Middle East is where I'm happy, and it's where I love to go. I've been traveling there for 20 years. When the situation in Iraq and Syria unfolded, just shocked watching. So I went out in February 2016 for the first time. I was introduced to this woman, Namam, who was from Iraqi Kurdistan. She's a Swedish citizen, a heart surgeon. She set up a clinic, a medical clinic in Bajed Kandala 1, which is home to 7,000 Yazidis. There's no other health clinic on site. The Yazidis who've been there, they've been there about 3 years. There's no employment, there's no prospect. If you get sick or something happens to you, it's very expensive to get to the cities of Sako or Dohuk. People would have to borrow off their family or friends for the simplest of things. This clinic, it's very important to the people there. It sees upward of about 200 people a day. You know, there's 7,000 people in this camp. There's 7,000 people who have a story. There's a lot of mental health issues going on inside the camp. No one is addressing this. None of the bigger agencies are doing much about this. I guess they would say anything beyond food, shelter is a luxury. Even education is deemed a luxury. There's a lot of girls who are coming back from Islamic State captivity, and once they get back there, you know, they got a mattress and they got their family, but no one's addressing what they've been through and what they've seen.
My piece for this auction is of a girl from Sinjar, inspired by the Scoop. They did a cookbook launch last summer, and whilst Calvin was talking, like, there was one of the images was of a girl from Sinjar.
The Iraqi government permitted, I think it was 7 busloads of people to go to Sinjar so that they could just protest the treatment that they're suffering at the moment. She was a captive of ISIS for 3 years, and she managed to return to her family. I think she was sold for $180 and she was bought back for $8,000. So it was her first time seeing Sinjar since she was kidnapped. I pitched it to Namam that we should get this program going and we should hire a psychologist and try to get a team together to work with some of these women. Primarily it was young girls who were taking up the program, but then it kind of branched out to parents of kids who've gone missing, and you know, even now they have no idea where they are. And we started taking in children as well. So a lot of these children would have been very young for the genocide, but there's some kind of underlying thing happening there. So now the program has kind of branched out to about 55 service users. So it's mostly young girls, but we have parents and children as well. The program employs a psychologist and a psychiatric nurse, and they take referrals every day, sometimes new referrals. If the team decide that someone needs to go to hospital, the nearest hospital is Dohuk, which is about 2 hours away. Yeah, so right now we're kind of aiming to fund the program for a year, and if we have a very good day, to expand on the program.
My name is Andrew Sweeney and I'm co-founder of the Scoop Foundation. The aim of the game is just to try and help as many people as possible. With Syria, it's trying to help doctors and NGOs working on the ground in there. We're going back to our roots with another art auction, taking advantage of the fact that we know loads of artists, that we know how to run such a fun and unique event. We have an incredible list of artists involved already, such names as Richard Moss, Eamon Coleman, Tim Goulding, Neil Grigg, Mazer, James Early, Duda, Kate Began, Margot Banks, Sahoko Blake, Anya Nikivan, Molly Judd, Daniela Stoney, Owen McCormack, Conor Breen, Caroline Waldron, Jesse Jones. We're aiming for about 70-80 artworks, and everyone in their own right is a show highlight. All important auction itself is on Sunday, the 25th of March at 2 p.m. with registration starting at 1:30 p.m. Everything will also be live online. Just go to our website or the Facebook page where there'll be more information, and people can listen in live to the auction and click to bid. It's as easy as that.